at that point, as you heard, the Detravilles had been the ones who owned it after the McKees. But everybody had really fled Beaufort, and so the Detravilles were not here. Smalls purchased this in a tax sale at the time, but the Detravilles challenged that sale, and it went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court, Detraville versus Smalls, and Smalls won in that case. So it's just, there are lots of amazing stories about what Smalls accomplished, and we consider ourselves caretakers. We are actually very short-term caretakers because somebody else is purchasing the house. You're welcome to come in. And what we'll do is you can go through the house and out the back door. And then I've opened up that lower level if they want to see. We renovated the lower level, which is primarily what's interesting is to see the building, the way you can see the beams and the construction work, and it's just incredible the skill level that produced these homes. So you see this very sort of finery on the outside, but really strong structure. I mean,
to withstand hurricanes.
yes, exactly.
So the Detreville case, that was the Supreme Court case that ultimately said that everybody who had bought any of these properties at the tax sales could keep their property. So it was what really confirmed ownership in all of the people that had been able to buy the houses at tax sales. The tax sales were interesting. There was no way to actually go out and just confiscate rebel property, right? I mean, there was this constitution they had to deal with, and it was hard for Lincoln to deal with that in the war, but after the war as well, you can't just confiscate property. But what you can do is you can repossess property, or you can sell it at a tax sale for non-payment of taxes. So there was a sort of a tricky loophole that was thrown into the tax law that you could pay taxes. Yeah, you know, if you've skedaddled out of Beaufort and you still want to hold on to your property, you can pay your taxes, but you have to pay them in person. Very few people were willing to do that. So that's why you end up with a lot of properties, especially in this area, that come up on tax sale, and a large percentage of African American families are able to buy property. Not everybody like this, but Robert Smalls was able to purchase this property for $671.
And so the tax commission started work in 1863.
Right.
So it was before the